Hi guys, welcome to City Mentors. My name is Ketan. I believe you must have seen my video earlier, which was the recent video when I talked about the economic crisis impact on the MBA. In this video, we will talk about the Indian scenario as far as the summers and final placements are concerned. So I had been talking to my students, and a couple of students have said that yes, there are certain companies in certain B schools, they have actually put the offers on hold. There were certain companies, they were to visit the campus for summers and finals. Now, there is no notification from them, when they're going to turn up or, what sort of planning they have, all that stuff. This is what we see when this kind of economic crisis takes place. But again, this can be termed as, or this can be taken as the great opportunity for all the B school students out there. Now, finals ka jahan tak baat hai, say I understand, finals ka maybe they have put you on hold for some time, just because there are negative market sentiments. There is nothing wrong with the companies, to be very honest. It might take a little bit time, but you will get your job, that's for sure. So don't worry about it, right? This is what I have seen earlier. Like I've seen 2008 and 9 crisis. Ye hota hai. Whenever you have this kind of situations, ye hota hai, right? So coming back to the summers wala ba chalo. Now this is something which is really important. Now summers guys are panicking that there is this lockdown and we're not sure what needs to be done. We're not in place and we don't have summer internship in our hand, and it's quite important, it's quite vital we do it and all that stuff. Let me give you a clarity check out here. Even if you speak to your professors, I'll tell you, I can guarantee you, they will agree with me saying that it's not important that everyone has to go through the summer internship. Trust me, it is not important that everybody has to go through the summer internship. Your summer internship is taken or is looked at as a project from the college's side. Right? Now, when you talk about the premier B schools, like all the IIMs and the IITs and the SPJNs and the FMS of the world, the fundamentals or the theory is a little different out there. Now, when you are getting placed in the top-notch companies of the world, the company is actually putting, it's an investment for a company, all the big companies, if they hire from IIMs and all that. They believe that I am giving a summer placement to XYZ person or XYZ student because I look forward to give that person a PPO, which is pre-placement offer, provided that person perform very well. So the reason here is that, for the 2 months, whatever that, company has that summer internship, that student is going to be in the company, that student will interact with the company's, stakeholders, and that student will be able to understand the company's value and the vision and mission and everything, and he'll get familiar with the company. And if he is a good performer, then we can hire him directly for the final placement. That makes company's job really easy because they don't really have to invest time, energy and money on different candidates. That's where in the top-notch companies, in the top-notch colleges, the summer is taken as a direct entry towards the PPO and the final, done understand. But this is not happening in the B schools which are a little bit B grade B schools, I would say. So B schools which are not in top 15 or top 20, there is a problem. And trust me, even if you don't have summer placement in your hand, don't worry, because this is the time that can be utilized by you to accelerate your profile and to accelerate your career. Where a lot of people are panicky, where a lot of people are doing perception, they are kind of forecasting the things, the negative. It's a great time for you to kind of, for the next 2.5 or 3 months, you accelerate your profile, because at the end of the day, even if like what I said, right, कि 1 साल के बाद अगर आपका final है तो आपको थोड़ा hiccups होगा because of the situation in the market. But even in those sad and bad period, if you have a good profile, you can be a game changer. At the end of the day, it's all about profile. It is all about profile, to be very honest. Now, coming back to the rule, or coming back to the theory that I said, is it important to do summers? It's not. In a lot of B schools, if a student is not getting some placement, right, what they do, they assign a faculty, a professor of that B school, who is mostly a PhD holder and all that. So that professor will give a project to a student who has not been placed for the summers. Then the student will have to do a project. It can be research based, it can be any goddamn thing, right? After 2 months, that student will submit that project to the professor, and then professor will evaluate that student on that front. So this is what students do. You can also do this if you're not getting the placement. So try to do something which is when you don't have to travel, which is less intensive and which is less stressful, and at the same time start working on your profile. See what you want to do, what kind of specialization you want to get into, what skill sets are required, what sort of certifications you can do. Don't do any Tom, Dick and Harry certifications, those are available in the market. I have seen people, I was in one of the B school for internship, I was hiring people from there. People have done every certification on their resume, and I got confused at what exactly you want to do. They have done 5 to 6 different certifications, from finance field. It is not required. Why do they do? Number one, there is nothing on the resume. No, they are available at a cheap rate. Just for the fact the certification is cheap, you are putting that up on your resume is not a good idea. And recruiters are smart. Recruiters are smart. They understand that why you have done this certification. And that is the reason certifications that you do, or the program or the courses that you do, wherein you apply your talent, wherein you apply all your learnings of the project, has more value than the certificates which are available easily, freely. So don't fall for all this thing. This will not build your profile. This will deteriorate your profile. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because nowadays, recruiters are smarter than you. They know that why you have done this one particular program. They know it. They know it very well. Fine. So don't do that. So speak to people. Kind of use your contacts. Try to get in touch with them. Ask them, you know what? I'll work for you free. If it's a good company. See, summer mein do funda yaad rakhna always. Always remember 2 fundas of summers. Number one, you have to work with a top-notch company. Okay, so you have a brand on your resume, but I guarantee you profiles will not be good, except if you are from a premier B school. उसको साइड में रखिए, right? तो एक ब्रांड के पास चलो, प्रोफाइल देखो भी मत, या फिर अच्छा प्रोफाइल पे काम करो, ब्रांड को देखो भी मत. Mostly startups, because at the end of the day, profile would matter definitely. Brand will also matter. So do not get panicked that you're not getting summers and all that. I would say I have seen this really. In 2009, when I was in New York, I was working on Wall Street for top 20 financial firm of USA. I have seen people, those because the hiring was not there much. So if the company has a calendar, where the company will be hiring around about 10 people, they'll hire only 2 or 3 people. They would do that, to be very honest. But those 2 to 3 people, whatever they hired, were top-notch from their B school, were top-notch from their batch. They had a great profile. So that's what I'm saying. Like all the roles that I've seen, IB front end, M&A, IPO, all the roles that I've seen in finance, because I come from finance, even the financial consulting and all that stuff. The people, the students that came on board, they had amazing profiles with amazing accounts. Fine. So trust me, this is what you now need to know. This is what you need to do. That when people are doing something else, when they are panicking, it's time for you to accelerate your profile. 3 saal ke baad, people care a shit about this coronavirus and all that. What they're gonna do is they're gonna check your resume, and you cannot give them an excuse saying that, no, because of the lockdown I couldn't do it. There are so many avenues that you can find great, good summer internship. You can find some good concurrent projects. Build your profile. This is the right time, guys. So guys, that's it from my side. If you really want me to make a couple of more videos, you can give me the topic, you can put the topic in the comments, and I'll make those videos for you guys. So guys, that's it from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video.